So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Thuram. Now it's Barella. He is through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Cleared without complication. And he's gone looking for safety. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Decent progress down the left. And here's Barella. He's having a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Barella just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Nicely weighted ball, well timed, excellent interception. Sommer has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
His positioning and reading of the game, Peter, are second to none, and that allows him to make crucial saves at crucial moments. He can't do it all by himself, though. He'll need to develop a rapport.
Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Now that's well seen too. Bastoni, no goals as yet. To Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Thuram. Dumfries, pass somewhat off target. Martinez. Barella. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's got away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram is on it. And the finish! They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened here? Cross flung in towards the middle. Baturina. Now it's Dumfries. In with the challenge. Thuram. Good ball, good take. Tries to play it through. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good save. He's read that very well. Martinez looking sharp there. McTominay does well to get it back. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Great vision. Look at the space and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafael Leao. And it's Batasagi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now, can they get him away? And he's found... And Martinez! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Çalhanoğlu. Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ribery. Dumfries. Thuram. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Baturina. And it's Barella. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Çalhanoğlu! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Steaming on goalwards. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shoots! There's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Oh, what's he done? Bartasagi. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Akanji pokes it out wide. Oh, can he get onto this? Dumfries cuts it out. Distributed tidily. Dumfries. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he cuts out the supply. Very nicely done. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Knocks it into space. Bartasagi has it in a wide position. Big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Oh, good spread. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs.
Chance! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the...
Oh, terrible pass. Inter Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Threads one in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to...
He's got tall! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Played with speed from back to front.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Martinez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's in a great position here. And he thumps it clear. This looks promising. And he's there to get it away. That's at the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thuram! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that is a nice touch. And Martinez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Villanova did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Danilo promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pinches it off him. He won't be happy with that one. Martinez. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Martinez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. McTominay proves just a little bit too strong. Quick look, then plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Koopmeiners. And it's Koopmeiners. Oh, good ball! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He is through here! That has been cut short. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That is a brilliant interception. Tomori, Fratesi engages and forces him off the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ambitious ball here. No way through. Now it's Martinez. Bastoni. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big! Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's in space and looking for options. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now he's got space here. Great vision. Brilliantly cut out. Played out to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Martinez. And he's managed to get free. Tries to cross. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. A header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Martinez! We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Kvaratskhelia. Yildiz. Nice control. Can he get it through? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Acerbi. He's found a way through. A look, shot at goal! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan could not have chosen a worse moment. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now that's well seen too. Danilo cuts out the pass. The ball is bounced loose now. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. Çalhanoğlu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Costa Curta. Here's Koopmeiners. Gets a good foot in there. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Martinez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Might be dangerous. Martinez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Gets his head on it! And that has been knocked clear. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Almost
è
an hour
di
gone.
81.007 spettatori.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question...
And Martinez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no...
And the shot! He can get that clear. That's an imaginative pass. Acerbi cuts it out. Thuram. Now this could... And a chance! Gorgeous from Thuram. A finish of true class. Inter are back in business.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tomori gets over and intercepts. Fratesi. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Batistuta. Akanji concedes a free kick for that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Martinez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Martinez! Goal, Inter! And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso a...
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hangs in across. That's an excellent interception. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Mercado. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu. Opts for safety. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Van Dijk. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. João Neves. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. For Valverde. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aims beyond the defence. Added Subimendi. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Internacional look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Subimendi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Might want to be careful there.
Goes down, but nothing given. João Neves. Van Dijk. And Tomori. Valverde. Added Subimendi. Nicely spread. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now Mbappe. Subimendi. And it's made its way to him. João Neves puts a cross in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball's gone astray. Boré. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And they can counter here. João Neves. Subimendi. João Neves. Ball played for Kökçü. Messi. Oh, he's burst through. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, delicate pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Drilled in low. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again.
Cruzeiro are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Threads one in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Valverde. And it's Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That'll be a corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Subimendi. Now João Neves. Almost an hour gone. Ambitious ball here. He's in space and looking for options. That's a decent clearance. Pressing high and with purpose. So what can they make of this? Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That's tidy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's been shifted off it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He slings, climbs up big against the crossbar. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. And here's Valencia. Shoots! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tomori. Valverde. And it's Kukçu. Messi. Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.